that? Not really. So this is considered the compressor, all right? So remember I was telling you there's reciprocating compressors, there's screw compressors, and then I'm going to be showing you another drawing called the centrifugal compressor. Centrifugal, all right? And there's what we call a rotary compressor, all right? So this is going to be your suction, the blue, pulling it in from your, what we call that, your evaporator. It makes more sense to you for clarification, but that's called a cooler, right? The cooler. Comes out of the cooler, goes into the screws, it's squished. Only thing separating these two here, remember you can't have metal to metal contact, it's the oil. The oil is what the seal is. Pulls it through, pushes that out here. I mean, these are big fittings. I mean, we're talking about big bolts. It could be like 1.25" bolt. Pushes it in here. This is basically going into a oil eliminator, all right, oil separator. Comes down into here. This is our condenser. All right, big valves. Could be an 8-inch valve. It could be a smaller 6-inch valve. Remember that OS&Y valve? Okay, remember that? Okay. You know what a butterfly valve is? Remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay. But most likely, we would have butterfly valves on these things. So it's gonna go into here. This is kind of an eliminator to kind of shock it first. It's perforated. Then it goes into these little areas, which is your tubes. Just for your information, the diameter of these tubes are 5/8. Okay? They're rifle drawn, hardened copper. All right? They're hardened copper. And they're long. You're talking about a chiller, the length of the room. So that tube goes in there, that's long. If we lose a tube in there, we got to remove them. We don't want to lose those tubes. That's why maintenance, we got to clean them up. So eventually it goes in here and we're changing the state. We're going as a vapor, a gas, right? Okay, comes in here, turns itself into a liquid coming out the bottom. And we got this baffle down in here, so all the liquid kind of fills up the chamber and then finally it drips down here. Then it comes over to here. See this apparatus right here? That's your metering device, right? That's your metering device right there. No moving parts. No moving parts. What it is a small diameter stainless steel plate with a hole in the middle. Okay? That's what it is. So it's engineered to slow down the flow of liquid, and eventually it's going to come out here not as a high pressure, but as a low pressure. Eventually it gets up into here, filling up liquid, keeping the liquid level. There's going to be usually a sight glass. You can look in that sight glass, one on a little higher, one on a little lower, so you can see the liquid in there. And eventually it's going to start coming off of here, boiling off, okay? Boiling off, changing state again back into a vapor, and being pushed through this baffle plate here. This is a stainless steel plate with a bunch of holes in it, the full length of the chiller. So all that water, the liquid, can't get up in there all at once. It hits that plate, and basically it breaks away. If there's any liquid, it's going to drip back down again. All right, weight, gravity. So a lot of engineering there, a lot of things that are making this work, but there's no moving parts, a lot of physics, okay, to make this thing happen. All right, kind of unique. Chillers are very unique. So these holes right here, those are lifting plates, okay, for the crane to lift them up. We strap them up and we lift them up. Okay? This plate on one side, another plate on this side, one here and one over there. Pretty basic system, okay? Pretty basic system. So high pressure, low pressure, high pressure liquid, low pressure liquid. Okay? Okay.